Good morning. This is Pastor Ernie Lewis of the Blue Point Church in Sisney, Illinois, with your thoughts for Monday. Have you ever had someone tell you that they had been praying for you? You don't really know why, or maybe you don't feel like you need their prayers. There's an old saying that says, it's not like I need the prayer, but you certainly could use the practice. Well, there are times in the Bible when Jesus prays for us, and I want us to notice those during this week. One of them is in Luke chapter 22 and verse 31, where he comes to Simon Peter, and he says, Simon, Simon, indeed Satan has asked for you that he may sift you as wheat, but I have prayed for you that your faith should not fail. And when you have returned to me, strengthen your brethren. You know, the Lord knows our every need. He knows if we are needing strength that day. He knows if we're facing some great trial or temptation, oftentimes when we have no idea what's going on. So he tells Simon in this passage, Satan is out to get him. He wants to sift you like wheat. And of course, impetuous Simon answers him and says, oh no, Lord, I am ready to go with you both to prison and to death. But Jesus says, listen, I've prayed for you that your faith would not fail. He knew that Peter was going to face a great trial when Jesus was arrested and taken away. He knew that Satan would attack Peter's faith and it would shake him tremendously. How would we feel if the Lord said to us today, listen, I have prayed for you? Well, first of all, we all know that Satan has desired to have you. He sought Adam and Eve out in the garden and tried to draw them away and destroy them, actually destroyed their place there in the garden through sin. He tried his best to get Job to follow him and to turn away from the Lord through every trial known to man, but Job would not budge. You and I are not the exceptions today, by the way. Satan is out to get us today, too. So how is the best way he can draw us in? Perhaps he will offer us this world like he did Jesus Christ in his temptation. Maybe he will offer us fame and popularity if we'll just compromise in some way or another. Maybe he'll treat us like Adam and Eve and try to get us to doubt God and his word. Whatever it is, we know he's out to get us. So just agree with me today. Satan is out to destroy us and to take us to hell with him and to drag us away from our faith in the Lord. So Jesus said, I have prayed for you that your faith would not fail. He knew that Peter would soon deny him before others, that he would even go out and weep bitterly. But Jesus said, when you have returned to me, that's the exciting part of this passage. When Jesus prayed for Peter, he said, I still have a place for you in the ministry. Even through all these trials and troubles, I'm going to use you when you return to me. Get back in the saddle. Get back to the place where you can serve me. And when you return to me, strengthen the brethren. That tells me several things. First of all, the fact that the Lord knew that Peter was going to return. And second of all, the fact that he knew these trials and these temptations would help Peter in strengthening others around him. Peter writes so many things in his New Testament epistles to remind us, casting all your cares on the Lord, for he cares for you. Peter knew that the Lord was praying for him, and it helped him through the trials that he faced. I hope you know today that the Lord cares for you, and he's praying for you in the midst of your troubles.